The former president of the United States, who praises dictators.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Who said there were very fine people on both sides in Charlottesville.
You had some fine people.
Let's not forget.
And you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally.
Took to social media and highlighted language from Nazi Germany.
Here's the video.
What's next for America?
Is this on his official account? Wow. A unified Reich? That's Hitler's language. That's not America's. He cares about holding on to power. I care about you.
That was a good joke there, Joe. So the real story is that it's an American newspaper from World War I not supporting or proposing any kind of creation. It's literally just an old school newspaper stock image. And wokeness has the debunking. Trump echoes Hitler predicting a unified Reich.
That's the thing. That's the thing that blows my mind, is like they're actually saying this as if he said that it's so comically dishonest, I guess, is part of the reason why. It just blows my mind. And I probably shouldn't.
I'm not surprised. I mean, the whole launch of Joe Biden's first campaign was the very fine people hoax.
Who said there were very fine people on both sides in Charlottesville.
And you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally. But you had many people in that group other than neo-Nazis and white nationalists, okay? And the press has treated them absolutely unfairly. Now, in the other group also, you had some fine people, but you also had troublemakers, and you see them come with the black outfits and with the helmets and with the baseball bats. You had a lot of bad people in the other group too.
Treated unfairly, sir. I'm sorry, I just didn't understand what you were saying. You were saying the press has treated white nationalists unfairly?
No,
I just didn't understand what you were saying.
No. There were people in that rally, and I looked the night before. If you look, there were people protesting very quietly the taking down of the statue of Robert E. Lee. I'm sure in that group there were some bad ones. The following day, it looked like they had some rough, bad people, neo-Nazis, white nationalists, whatever you want to call them. But you had a lot of people in that group that were there to innocently protest and very legally protest because, you know, I don't know if you know, they had a permit. The other group didn't have a permit.
Well, ABC News said Trump posts social media video seemingly suggesting his victory will bring unified Reich. That's fake news. That is a lie. That's just absolutely not true. It doesn't say that. It's just a stock image. Look at this. And Wogan has the image. It's a newspaper vintage history headlines promo. And it says something, what does it say? Universal strength significantly increases something. What does that say? Something driven at the creation of a unified Reich. It's an old news story on a historical newspaper.
And psst, if it was actually from the end of World War I, Nazi Germany didn't come right after World War I. We're talking about the Weimar Republic. It's hilarious. Like, Reich just means kingdom or realm. Even if it was an official account and it's from like a 1919 newspaper or whatever, I'm not saying everything was perfect in Germany in 1919, but like, we're not talking about this is, you know, the newspaper, a photo of a newspaper that says Hitler comes to power, proposes unified Reich.
Highlighted language from Nazi Germany. This kind of rhetoric is unsurprising coming from the former president, and it is appalling. And we got to tell him who we are. And we got to tell him who we are. And once again, it shows our freedoms and our very democracy are at stake.